Hey there, welcome back. Tonight, I need you to close your eyes and follow my instructions. We will be playing some games and testing your intuition and doing some pretending together. And everything is designed to help you wind down your mind and have a distraction from any worries or stress that might be bothering you, and allow yourself to calm down and get ready to go to sleep. So you can go ahead right now and close your eyes if you want to. Close, close, close. There won't be anything that you need to see on the screen. I will describe and explain anything that you need to know. And for some of the guessing games, if you have your eyes open, that might kind of spoil the game. So I do recommend that you close your eyes or look away from your screen as we get started. So first of all, I have some sounds for you to guess. A little game of guess the ASMR trigger sound. So I have quite a few things over here, and some of them are fall themed since we are still in the fall season. So I will start out with one of those. I am picking up an object here, and with your eyes closed, you can listen to this tapping sound and see if you can guess what you think I am tapping on. And it is a fall item. It also makes this sound, and it also makes this sound. So, any guesses? What do you think is making this sound? And if you hear any background sounds in the background, try not to let them distract you. Just focus on this sound, this main tapping sound. What do you think it is? Well, it is a pumpkin. That is one of my favorite ASMR sounds of the autumn season, is pumpkin tapping. I'm tapping on the bottom of the pumpkin now, and you can just concentrate on that sound. And now I'm going to either have the pumpkin up close to you like this, or I'm going to move it farther away so you can still hear it, but it's in the distance. So this is far, and this is near, okay? So I'd like you to listen closely and tell me which location the pumpkin is in, okay? So now, is it near or far? Good, it's near. What about now? Yes, it's far. And what about now? Yes, it's still far. And what about now? Yes, it's near. And what about now? Still near? Okay. What about now? Is it still near or has it moved far away? Yes, it's far away. And what about now? Yes, now it's near again. Good job. Very good job. Okay, now I'm going to tap on both sides of the pumpkin, and I would like you to tell me when the tapping sound stops, okay? So let me know, either in your mind or out loud, when you can't hear it anymore. Starting now, okay? Listen, and let me know when it stops. Good, very good. Okay, listen one more time. Let me know when it stops. Excellent, well done. And let's do it one last time. Listen closely and tell me when it stops. Yep, just let me know when it stops. Can you still hear it? Okay, it might be moving around a little bit. But you can still hear it? What about now? Okay, and what about now? Okay. I believe you. Keep listening. And let me know when it stops. Good. Good job. Good job. I really like the sound of this pumpkin. This was the sound of brushing my fingers down the side of the pumpkin. And this is the sound of the stem of the pumpkin. I actually really like that sound. Let's do that little game one time with the stem. Listen to the stem sound and let me know when it stops, okay? Beautiful. Well done, well done, well done. Well, I love this pumpkin, but we want to keep your brain nice and distracted. Give it lots of things to focus on so it won't creep back to anything you don't want to be thinking about. So we'll put the pumpkin down and move on to something else. Let me see. Okay, I have a new item. Are you ready to listen? Okay. What do you think this is? This is another fall item from the natural world, and it's actually two of them that I am tapping together. Over here, and over here, and over here. And I can also rub them together, and they make this kind of a noise. And then if I tap a different part of them together, does that sound any different than that to you? Maybe they sound the same. I'm not sure. What do you think this is? What is your guess? These are two acorns. Two acorns that I am tapping together and then rubbing together. Can you tell me which one of these sounds you prefer? Do you like it better when I'm tapping them? Or do you like it better when I'm kind of scratching the acorns together? Do you have a preference? Okay, good to know. Okay, so I'm going to tap the acorns now, and I'm going to tap them either quickly like this, or I'm going to tap them slowly. Okay? And I'd like you to listen closely and tell me if I'm tapping them slow or fast. Okay? So just listen. Is that slow or fast? Okay, good. Now what about now? Good, that was slow. Okay, what about now? Okay, and what about now? Good job. It's harder than I thought to get those two consistently tap each other when I was trying to do them slowly. I was missing them a couple of times. How about we try it with the scratching? I can scratch them quickly, or I can scratch them slowly. And you let me know which it is, okay? Listen closely. Is that slow or fast? Yeah, that's pretty slow. And what about now? Yes, that's fast. And what about now? Yep, still fast. And what about now? Yes, that's slow. Good job, good job. And I do keep touching my mic cover sometimes. So if you hear this sound, that's just my mic cover. I have it on today because I'm still a little scratchy in my throat. And so I want to soften up the sounds for you a little bit today. So get a little bonus mic scratching in there for you. Okay, I'll put down the acorns now and we'll move on to something else. This is something not from the natural world. This is something man-made. So you can guess what you think this is. You can guess kind of what category of item you think it is. And you can guess more specifically what you think it is, if you want to. So this is one sound that it makes. This is one sound that it makes. And then this is another sound that it makes. This is another sound that it makes. And then this is yet another sound that it makes. Ooh, that's a neat sound. This is another sound that it makes. So we had 4 different sounds that this makes. Can you guess? Yes, this is a jar. This is a jar. Do you have any guesses as to what you think might be in this jar? It is something fallish, I would say. It is not edible, but it does smell good. It is a candle. It is a candle. So this is the sound of the top of the lid of the candle. This is the sound of opening and closing the lid of the candle. It has a metal lid, and then it has a glass jar. This is the sound of tapping the sides of the candle jar. And then this is the sound of the bottom, which is pretty nice. I wasn't expecting it to sound that different. So as I'm tapping on the different parts of this candle, would you like to guess what scent it is? I'll give you some choices. Do you think it is a cinnamon candle, a pumpkin candle, or a vanilla candle? What do you think? Okay, good guess. It is actually a pumpkin candle. And a lot of times I think things that are supposed to smell like pumpkin don't really smell that pumpkin-y. So I was excited when I found this candle. So will you tell me, which do you like better? Do you prefer the top of the candle, the tippity-toppity lid tapping? Or do you prefer the bottom? Do you prefer the bottom? This is the bottom, and this is the top. Which do you like best? Okay, cool. Wow, these are some good sounds. Maybe I'll do the lid a few more times for you. Why don't you listen to the lid sound and you tell me how many times you hear me screw the lid, okay? So this is one time. That's one, okay? So you keep track of those for me, okay? So listen closely. How many times was that? That was 4 times. That was 4 times. Very good, very good. Let's do that again. Let's see. Okay, starting now. I did a little tap there accidentally. We'll start now. How many times do you hear the lid make it sound? Good. That was 5 times. That was 5 times. So now you can imagine the nice pumpkin-y smell wafting through the air. I don't have this candle lit, but it smells lovely even when it is not lit. And it has a black lid and a brown jar. So maybe I'll use this in another video sometime. But for now, we're going to put it down. We're going to keep moving. I have one more item from the natural world. So let's do that one. Let's do that one. Let's do that one. This is something I collected from out in my yard in nature. I haven't really tested this, so we'll see what the sounds are like. And Sky ASMR has used an item like this in some of her videos, and I loved the sound of it. That's what inspired me. So if you watch her videos, that might be a clue. I don't know if I can make mine sound as nice as she did. Do you have any guesses what this sound might be? It's an unusual sound. This is a pine cone. It is the sound of me running my fingers down the little pieces of the pine cone. That's a very unique sound. If you got that one right, you get extra bonus points for the pine cone sound. Okay, we'll keep moving. We'll pick up the pace a little bit here to keep your mind focused. Here's another item. What do you think this item is? You could guess the category of what it is, and then also more specifically what it is. You could guess what kind. I guess first you could say, what kind of sound do you think this is? I would say it's a crinkling sound. What do you think the material is? Yes, it is paper. It is paper. It is a wrapper. And there is something inside it. What do you think it is? It is a tea bag. Yes, it is a tea bag inside a paper wrapper. And I want you to use your intuition and guess, what color do you think this tea bag wrapper is? Do you think it is brown, yellow, or red? Do you think it is brown, yellow, or red? It is an autumnal tea bag, I would say. What do you think? What is your guess? Yellow, brown, or red? It is brown. And based on knowing that it is brown, maybe you can guess what kind of tea it is. Let's see, do you think it is a cinnamon tea? Is it a caramel tea? Or is it a chocolate tea? Is it cinnamon, caramel, or chocolate? It is a caramel tea or caramel tea, depending on how you like to say it. It is Soothing Caramel Bedtime Tea by Yogi Tea. It is a decaf nighttime tea, and I like this tea before bed. Very soothing. Okay, so there is the tea bag crinkling. One time, just one time, can you listen to the tea bag crinkling and tell me when it stops? Listen closely. Good job. Well done. It has stopped. Okay, I have another item for you. This is another thing I am tapping. Here's the tapping. And then I can brush my fingers along it as well. And then here's another sound I can make with it. Any guesses? What do you think it is? What do you think it is made of, first of all? What do you think it is made of? It is made of cardboard, paperboard, or cardboard, and it is a little gift box. It's a little burgundy colored gift box with some vines and leaves and flowers on it. And that's the sound of me opening and closing the box, and then brushing my fingers along the lid of the box. Okay, so I think we'll do the near and far with this one. Can you tell me right now, is the box near? Is it close to you, or is it far? Okay, and what about now? Yes, now it's far. What about now? Yes, now it's far. Okay, what about now? Yes, it's near. And what about now? Yes, it's far. And what about now? Yes, it's near. Good job, good job. Okay, I have one more item for you, and this is kind of a funny one. If you guess this one, I will give you a lot of points. I was going around my house collecting things. Here's one of the sounds that I could use in this video. And I saw this item. Justin had just been using it. And I thought, ooh, I should try to make sounds with this. Okay, there we go. That's a good way to do it. So this is one sound that it makes. It's kind of a silly sound. And then here is another sound that it makes, interestingly enough. This is another sound. So it can make this little brushing sound. I'm not sure what I'd call this. A ridgy brushing sound. I will tell you it has ridges on it, and that's what's making this sound. And then it also makes this sound. So I guess I would just ask you first, what kind of sound is this? Yes, it is a liquid sound. But it's not a spray bottle. It's a different kind of bottle. But it is not made of glass. I will tap on it so you can try to guess what it's made of. It is made of rubber, and it is a hot water bottle. Justin and I both have these hot water bottles that we use when the weather gets chilly. And I think that makes a pretty neat noise, pretty neat sound. If you have your eyes closed, which I hope you do you want to guess what color this water bottle is? Is it blue, green, or red? What do you think? Is it blue, green, or red? It is green. This is the one Justin usually uses, and I have a blue one. And red, you know, is sort of the traditional color for water bottles. But we found these cool, colorful ones. So this is a new sound I have never used in a video before. So maybe it stumped you. The sound of the sloshing hot water bottle. That's so fun. Can you listen to the hot water bottle and tell me how many sloshes you hear? Let's count them. That's one slosh, okay? So starting now, start counting. That was six sloshes. Good job, good job. Let's do that again. Starting now, start counting. I think that was 10. I think that was 10 sloshes. That was really fun. Okay, I think I may have to bring the hot water bottle back for another video because that was fun. I will put the hot water bottle down for now. Okay, that was a lot of good guessing. Now I'm going to pick up another item. Actually, you can guess this one too. What do you think this is? What do you think I'm clicking? Yes, I am clicking a pen. I am clicking a pen. And you know what? Let's count the pen clicks. I meant to have you do some more counting with some of those items and I forgot. So let's do it now. Starting now, please count my pen clicks and keep track of how many, okay? Starting right now. How many? That was 5. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Let's try again. Ready? How many was that? That was 7. Good job, good job. Okay, one more time. Ready? How many? How many was that? That was just 3. 3 clicks. Good job, good job. Okay, so now I have my clicky pen, and I am picking up, what do you think? What do you think? A pad of paper. I am picking up a pad of paper here, and I am going to write some words here. Just scribble a little bit first for you so you can hear the pen sound. I'm going to write some words here and have you guess what word I am writing, okay? So am I writing the word autumn or am I writing the word leaves? You listen closely to the motions and the sounds of my pen and see if you can tell just from the sound whether I'm writing autumn or leaves. Are you ready? Okay. Good. What do you think? Yes, I was writing the word leaves. I wrote the word leaves. I will underline it twice. Okay, let's see. Next, I will write either the word orange or the word yellow. Orange or yellow. Okay, listen closely. What do you think that was? That was orange. That was orange. Very good. Okay, well, thinking about, excuse me, thinking about some of our flavors and items from earlier, I will either write pumpkin or I will write caramel. You tell me which word I'm writing, okay? Pumpkin or caramel? What do you think? Which was that? That was caramel. Good job. Okay, so now I'm going to put down my clicky pen for a moment, and I'm going to pick up a different writing instrument. And now I have in my hand, you can't see it if your eyes are closed, I have a marker in my hand. So I'll take the lid on and off a few times for you because that's a nice sound. And can you guess what color my marker is? Can you guess? Is it blue? Is it red? Or is it brown? What do you think? Is it blue or red or brown? Okay, it is red. This is a red marker. So I'm going to take off the cap and put it on the end. And then this is what the marker sounds like. And we'll do a few more words. We'll do a few more words with this pen, okay? So let me see. What can I think of? I will write either the word fox or the word cat. The word fox or the word cat. Which do you think this is? Listen closely. Which do you think that was? That was fox. That was fox. Very good. Okay, now I will write either the word morning or evening. Morning or evening. And that's a little tricky because parts of those words are the same. So listen closely as to whether it is morning or evening. Good job. That was evening. I wrote the word evening. Okay, and now I will write either the word sun or the word moon. The word sun or the word moon. Listen closely. What was that? What was that? That was sun. Good job. Good job. Let's see, what else could I write? Now I will write either the word flower or the word blossom. Either flower or blossom. So listen closely. Which was that? Which do you think? That was Blossom. Good job, good job, good job. So, I also wanted to ask your opinion. I'm going to write a little bit with this marker, and I want to know, do you like the marker sound better or the pen sound? So first, here's the marker sound. Maybe I'll do it on this side. I will write go to sleep. Go to sleep with the marker. And now I'll write it with the pen. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Which of those do you like better, do you think? The marker or the pen? Would you like to hear them one more time? Here's the marker. I'll write good night. And here's the pen. Which one of those do you like better? Okay, I'm very curious. I think they're both nice sounds. Here's the clicking of the pen a little bit. I will check off a few things here because I did make a little list of what I wanted to remember to do with you. There's the clicking of the pen. And then here is putting the cap back on my marker. Clicking the cap of the marker. Okay, you've done so well with this. You've done so well. I hope you are starting to get sleepy. Maybe you're even already asleep. Now I am going to pick up some cards. And I always love to use these cards in my eyes closed videos. These are from the card game Set, S-E-T, Set. And the cards have colorful shapes on them. And the cards have shapes that are just one color on each card. They're either green or purple or red. So I'm shuffling the cards right now, and I'm going to choose some cards at random, and I won't look, and I want you to guess if the shape or shapes on the card are green, red, or purple. Okay, so I'm going to draw a card right now. Use your intuition. Do you think this card will be purple, red, or green? Do you have a color in mind? Okay, let's check. Green. This one was green. Okay, let's try again. I'll shuffle and pick a new card. And let me see, from the middle of the deck, I will pick this one. Okay, I'm holding it up with the back of the card so you can envision in your mind and try to see in your mind's eye. Do you think it is purple, red, or green? What is your guess? Okay, this time it was red. It is a red card. Okay, let's keep going with that. We'll do that again. I'll pick one more card. These are totally random, so I don't know what they'll be. Do you think the next one is red, purple, or green? Concentrate, concentrate. This one is green. Okay, so we had two greens and a red. Interesting. Okay, so these cards also each have either 1, 2, or 3 shapes on them. So for this next round, don't worry about the color, but I'd like you to guess whether the card has 1, 2, or 3 shapes on it. Okay? So once again, I will shuffle them randomly, and we'll pull one out. And you concentrate and tell me if you think it has 1, 2, or 3 shapes on it. Do you have a number in mind? Okay, let's check. 2. This one had 2. This one had 2 shapes on it. Okay, we'll do this again. And of course, it doesn't matter at all if you choose correctly or not. This is just something to keep your mind occupied. It is just for fun. I always do terribly when I'm watching other ASMR videos and there's anything to guess. I never guess correctly, but I still like playing these games. Okay, we have another card. What do you think for this one? 1, 2, or 3 shapes. What is your guess? What do you think? Are you ready? Okay, this one has 3. This one has 3 shapes. 3 shapes. Okay, we'll do that one more time. We'll do that one more time. We'll pick one more card. And what about this one? 1 shape, 2 shape, or 3 shape? 1 shape, 2 shapes, or 3 shapes? What do you think? Are you ready? Okay, let's check. It has one shape on this card. Okay, well done. Okay, well maybe we'll combine it this time, okay? You can try guessing both. You can try guessing the color and the number and just see what happens. See if you get either of them right. So this card, again, could be purple, red, or green, and it could have 1, 2, or 3 shapes. Purple, red, or green, 1, 2, or 3. I have a card chosen. Concentrate. What do you think? Okay, are you ready to guess? Okay, this one has 3 green shapes. Green and 3 for that one. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. I'll shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Set is a really fun card game. If you have never played it, I highly recommend it. It's all about spotting differences and patterns in cards that are laid out on the table. It's a very good game to distract your mind if you need that. Okay, I've chosen a new card. Do you think it has 1, 2, or 3? And do you think it is red, green, or purple? Have you made your choice? Okay, let's check. This one has 1 green shape. 1 green shape. Okay, we'll do that one last time. One last time. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. I won't look. I will choose a card. And what do you think? Red, purple, or green? 1, 2, or 3. Take a moment, think about it, and make a guess. Are you ready? Okay, let's check. This one has 2 purple shapes. 2 purple shapes. Well done. You did very, very well with that. You did very, very well. Okay, I will put down the cards for the moment. And I think now we'll let your brain relax even more so you don't have to be guessing anything like that. We will just take a little time to use our imaginations. So I would like you to get really cozy, extra, extra cozy. I want to really start to wind us down now. If you're not asleep yet, if your mind is still moving, I really want to wind you down into sleep. So cozy up. Take a moment to relax your eyes behind your closed eyelids. Relax your forehead, relax your cheeks, relax your jaw, relax your neck and your shoulders, relax your arms, relax all the way down your body, all the way down through your legs and your toes. Let your whole body be heavy and relaxed, okay? And now, in our imaginations, we're going to go on a cozy little trip together, okay? We're going to go for a walk. So we're out going for a walk, and it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful autumn day. There are trees all around us with beautiful leaves that are turning gold and red and orange, and Some of the trees are bare where the leaves have already fallen, but everything's looking lovely, and the sky is blue and the sun is shining, and we're just feeling very peaceful and at ease as we walk along together. And so we decide as we're walking that it would be fun to go to the library. So we take a turn and we walk down a nice cozy little street, and after a little while we come to the library. And now I'd like you to imagine, what kind of library would you like this to be? Would you like it to be a really big library with beautiful stone walls and big giant windows and multiple stories of books for you to choose from? Or would you like it to be a small, cozy library, almost like a cottage, with just a small collection of books for you to peruse? Okay, so we're going to walk up to the door of the library. And what does the door to the library look like? Is it a certain color? Is it a large door? Is it a small door? Does it have windows? What does the doorknob look like? Is it a fancy doorknob or just a plain doorknob? What do you think it looks like? Okay, well, we'll reach out and open the doorknob and pull the door open. And as we step into the library, it has that wonderful smell of books. It's very peaceful inside. There's a really nice grounding, calming energy in the library. And so we decide to look around. So as we look around for books, what kind of a book do you think you'd like to choose today? Which section of the library is drawing your attention? Would you like to go to the mystery section or the fantasy section? Maybe you'd like to go to the nonfiction section and pick a book on an interesting topic to learn more about. Maybe you'd like to go to the picture book section and pick a children's book that it would be fun to flip through. Maybe you'd like to choose a cookbook and look at some yummy recipes that you might try. What section of the library do you think is drawing your attention today? Okay, so you walk to that section of the library and you begin slowly perusing the books, looking at all the lovely spines on the bookshelf, and maybe you run your fingers across the spines of the books, making a nice little soothing sound. And you really take your time. We're not in any hurry at all here. So you look at the titles and you pull some books out and take a little look at them and see what might draw your interest. And then, as you're looking, all of a sudden there is one book on the shelf that really catches your attention. The spine of the book just really draws you to it. What color is that book? What color is the spine of the book? Is it a brightly colored spine, or is it an old-time leather-bound book that looks worn? What kind of book is it that has drawn your attention? What does it look like? Imagine that book in your mind. So you pull that book from the shelf and you look more closely at the title and what it's about, and you decide that that's definitely the book that you want to look at, that you want to read today. So you take the book with you from the shelf and you go to find a cozy place to settle down. I've chosen a book as well, so we're going to go and sit together and have some quiet reading time. So we look around the library and we find a little section that is made for cozying up and reading. And when we come to that section, are there several other people there? Are there interesting looking people reading interesting looking books so that as we sit down we can people watch as well as look at our books? Or is there nobody else there? Will it be just us so we can be nice and cozy and private as we do our reading? Okay, well that sounds very nice. So we go into the little reading area, and there are lots of different choices for where to sit. So where would you like to sit? Would you like to sit in a big floofy beanbag chair that's on the floor so that you can get really settled in and the beanbag chair will just curl around you in whatever way you want to sit or sprawl as you read? Would you like to sit on the big comfy couch, which has a lot of pillows and even has a nice soft blanket stretched over the arm? Or would you like to sit in a big leather chair that has a footstool so you can prop your feet up on it and lean back as you read? Where would you like to sit? Okay, well that sounds really nice. So you choose your spot, and I choose mine, and we sit down to read our books. We turn the pages gently, we get lost in the words, and we enjoy ourselves very thoroughly as we relax at the library. And after a time, we decide that it's time to leave the library. We decide we'd like to take our books with us, so we go up to the front desk of the library and check out our books so that we can continue to enjoy them. And the librarian lets us know that the library is having a special celebration of autumn that day, so there are some treats that we can pick up and enjoy as we leave. So there is coffee, there is hot tea, there is hot chocolate, and there is apple cider. Which would you like? Which would you like to enjoy today? Okay, well that certainly is cozy. And there's also a table of cookies. Would you like a cinnamon raisin cookie, or a chocolate chip cookie, or a pumpkin cookie with white icing on top? That sounds good. Well, you take your cookie, and you take your drink, and I take your book, and I put it in my tote bag so that it will be nice and cozy. So you're enjoying your snack, and you have your warm beverage, and we step out of the library and get ready to walk home. What kind of weather is it outside now as we step out of the library? Is the sun still shining brightly? Or is there a light autumn drizzle so that we have to put up the hoods of our coats and sip on our beverages to stay cozy? Or maybe even there are a few of the first snowflakes falling as we exit the library and we feel that little chill in the air. What is the weather like? What is the weather like as we venture out from the library? Well, whatever the weather is like, we are perfectly dressed for it, so we feel cozy and safe and warm enough as we walk along together, as we mosey down the lane and enjoy all the leaves and talk about the books that we chose and feel very thankful for this restful and restorative time that we had at the library. And we walk along together, awaiting our next adventure. Until next time. So I hope you enjoyed that little story and you enjoyed imagining the details of it. I think it's always fun to do those kind of little mind imagination exercises together. They always help me relax. And now that we've had our little story time and pretending time together, I really do think it's time for you to go to sleep now, okay? So if you're still feeling awake, you can always start this video over again and listen to it again to help your mind continue to wind down. But I hope right now you are ready to go to sleep. So again, you can relax your eyes, relax your cheeks, relax your jaw and your whole face. Relax your arms, relax your stomach and your back. Relax your hands and all of your fingers. Relax your hips and your legs and your feet and all of your toes. Let yourself sink down, 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 down into your bed. Let yourself feel supported